Yes, hello everyone, and welcome to the Royal Navy. I did actually build this. No, I'm not just showing something else that someone's made. I actually built this ship. Unlike the frigate, it actually works. So that's always good. And yeah, this is the ship. It's, as you can see, Royal Navy. Old style sailing ship. No sails because I didn't want to risk having sails on this because otherwise it is likely to just break. But yeah, so this is an olden style navy ship. As you can see, I've reused the cannons from the frigate. So I did decide to reuse them because I wanted to use them on something, and since the frigate still doesn't work because, well, frankly it's too thin probably. It's not wide enough in order to actually disperse the load properly, so it just falls over. Whereas this thing, I didn't have that problem. This started out as a 1 hour build challenge with my friend where we both had to build something. As you can see, I decided to go with this. I decided to yeah, try and make a proper sailing ship. So it's got the yellow and black stripes of the Napoleonic era Royal Navy. It's got the big glass backing of the ships. It's of course got various Union Jacks. Well, sorry, not Union Jacks. Just English flags, English George crosses, I think they are, or something like that. I don't know. They could just be the English cross. But yeah, so there's that. She's got 10 guns on her. So yeah, 3 broadside guns, 2 chase and 2 stern cannons. She's got 3 masts plus the front one, and of course the rear flagpole, which just sort of sticks out the back, which is all very wonderful. After tinkering around with it, it's taken a bit longer than an hour, but yeah, as I said, it started out as an hour challenge. And so yeah, it's got just a single diesel engine under here, which is towards the front for ballast purposes. As you can see, I've got more ballast at the front there. Otherwise it is, as you can see, slightly rear in the water, but it's actually fairly flat. Fairly flat on here. So in here you've got a surgery room, just your basic surgery room, so it's got just a modern medical desk, but it's also got this sort of like square bit here which you can't actually see. So let me head back down the ship, back up, up the stairs. Let me just take over the helm. There you go, just put the lights on there. So yeah, let me just go back down here. So there you go, as you can see, it's all nicely lit up in here. But yeah, so as you can see, there's just a brown table back there, and then you've just got a medical bed, and then you've got the captain's quarters, which has just got a chair and a bed. Not very well furnished, like the frigate. The frigate was sort of all out, whereas this thing I haven't gone all out because it was an hour challenge to begin with, so that's how it pretty much stayed. So there's not as much detailing on here, but it does float, it does work, as you saw. It can sail, and yeah, it's just got the same old cannons. You know, they've got the hollowed out interior there, and they just come back to the point on their carriage carousel sort of type things. It's got plenty of lights, which, as you saw in the night time, yeah, worked fairly well. And yeah, I can colorize and change some of these things. Film grain. Not having any of that. Yeah, let's just see if we can make a nice picture here. Black and white, sepia. There you go, so there she is in sepia colours, looking very majestic, as you can see. Yeah, and it's not much to go with on a ship. You know, there's not an overabundance of things to explore or do on this ship. Nor is it particularly fast, as you can see. We're not going to be travelling or breaking any sort of... Oh, mission failed. We'll get them next time. Yeah, you won't be breaking any sort of speed records in this thing, but you'll certainly be ruling the waves and taking over all of those bloody French ships that are constantly around these parts. Bloody French. Who do they think they are? Yes, but yeah, so you know, you can just do commence boarding action with your marines. There's no crow's nest, as you can see. Yeah, no crow's nest for the marine snipers or anything, but you know, oh well. But yeah, it's got the mast that you need. It is stable. It floats, which I was very surprised with. It's got the single big rudder at the underneath. Obviously, it needs to be propeller powered due to the fact that there is no sailing. There is no proper sailing mechanics, as it were, in Stormworks. But hey, you can use your zoom function as a means of having a telescope. So yeah, you can spot a ship of the line back there and decide, hey, we're going to go attack that, and then swing the ship around. Big old turn here, waterline. You know, it sits on the waterline fairly well, which I'm surprised with. You know, the red waterline when you're actually stable. Yeah, you're actually quite high off the waterline this side. Although now it's settled down, it's slightly more evenly distributed and it's got the swell. But yeah, so that is it pretty much. Just want to show off that I can actually build things that float and work, and they can be old sailing ships, which is something that I've wanted ever since I procured Stormworks. Yeah, got bits of railing up the top there just for the thin piece of the mast, and you've got the flag flying back there, and then up the top of the mast, and then you've got another one flying there. Probably should be like a red ensign or a white ensign, but I haven't got that, as you can see, because it's slightly more difficult to do flags in Stormworks. But yeah, so there it is. Good old-fashioned Royal Navy. I've called it a sloop, but I doubt it would even be used as a sloop. It's probably more of just a it's more just a general approximation of a Royal Navy frigate or Royal Navy ship of the olden times. But hey, I like it. I hope you do too. And yeah, that's it. I'll thank you for watching, and goodbye.